kawatu min da kana program will follow komi dalta nu nyamen dorom ka mol so don fi studio kono jang ni ka kacha ko le melialan ko banko tanya ko anim banko jinul semben du ya ko ka diam wala ne mentorship academy jama so do jang membo ko itam dan sawo torul jendi nyina no barin ki so do janne so bi fananga SRAAJ right SRAAJ mentorship academy ngo fanan so don fi studio kono ila moli melialan ko iman kafoni wulendi ko kam ka banko jinul semben du yendi surtout ni nata arabi school dinu na karo bari janinga dum programme ko no nsi mo bule kilin na e si famfo jumal mi tetti saji jiber lal miliyan ko lebe ko tv jibe kan isalon ko jumal de diam ki sa adam da rombul ba karo ba di mamen felsi nyak di si famfo jiber lal lamira lebe ko tv fologa
okay assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh Nto Mustafa MC Sedati. I'm SRAAJ, founder of SRAAJ Mentorship Academy and also youth parliamentarian for Tadeng Kunjang constituency at National Youth Parliament.
Barakabaki Mustafa Ubla Peter Ban Chamban Musu.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nto Mariama Di Chatilati, Secretary of SRAAJ Mentorship Academy.
Monom Mariama Di, Simba di Mafanam Blasana, Safam.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ntum Ajaman Sarafo Taratu, Media and Communication Officer of SRAAJ Mentorship Academy.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi kamu be konton. Ndemo Omar Suarenti, program coordinator of SRAAJ Mentorship Academy.
Okay, ala barakabaki allo komika fam fi jumala watati komi ya fanya na temu national youth parliamentarian totalen kunjara. Mashallah, that is great. Omar so ngambar musuma fanan soja. Komi ibeya fole an improvement funge palaso medibu tembe ko TV jibe. Sa ka follow dono mbade ma mbesirin globala. Munne ni meria dundal kono pour aller SRAAJ Mentorship Academy lo.
Abrata Bake when you karo I think was one of the most beautiful questions even when you Karajang. Money atina SRAAJ malo. Okay. Follow. I think hamu wale atina SRAAJ nilo. Because ntolbi Arab karani magal ntolbi be sirinya. And then ngajelo ko Arab karani ngol nina da nyantoto. Aning banku dia ke dadum banku do ko kolto ibuka wosembo soto no wale ko sero soto fero soto no. Wala man sakunda fana buko nyata ndila kuri betarno la banku ko ta nyame. Oli adnan bina da nyimire asoto kaje ko fo fende taraje ba memba Arab karani ngol mako ila ibaji de bela nyantolo no la nyaadi de ifana bela banku dia ibe tarno la national discourse ta nyaadi de fengo fenna ta melon ka banku dia banku a concern it fana be finde yela voice yela miro voice out and then they participate in national discourse and national decision making bodies. So wale atina SRAAJ ni anatalo.
Exactly. Comme ya fanya SRAAJ hammo me atna yalo wolum kaje ko Arab school dinun wi fanansi fanje nyame ni nata banko la jirwa. Faya mira SRAAJ la lo abe ko falen na kan change the status quo.
Yes. Nga mira ko SRAAJ la lo abe ko falen na because me atina ngofo. Ni ajibe kabrin SRAAJ lo tanem bitema nga improvement ku jama dal sotoje. In other dinungol la public speaking, in the leadership, even their perception towards things, change with just few interaction with them. So we believe that SRAAJ Academy have a momentum so that and then people are commenting their achievements. Every day we have people's many along more than 10 people will call or text you that love for journal at the Mentorship Academy. And then there are a lot of mentorship programs going on. Why SRAAJ? So kata niko SRAAJ dota menkama jiko bijeda ko abe ko ni chengale lafta men na ko na fela.
Exactly. No safa ko Arab school dinu na manke ko mu jam fande ko le fande fan jam fanda. What will you say to this?
Yes, that could be true, but okay. Fengo fenya je hanyita ko la mo le hanyinda. So masakunda na kamol hanyin. English to no even wala nyama. Ka bring masakunda ye hanyin dia fengo dira. Then if anaje ko to you are part of this society. so we can make impact on the society. So many Arab students, we have been sidelined by the government and then by the state itself. So what are if I'm not confident sort of push that limit. Limit, there's no limit between us and the English student. We are all citizens of this nation, and then we all have the same right to be part of the national discourse. So what are SRAAJ Nadana to bestow that confidence in Arabic students? And then there's this saying that Arab student or English student or Bendadawada, they have to go Allah Banko. And we always ask this question: Need to let them in Banko, Dala Banko.
Well, it's a question.
Exactly. So, ito let them English student no let them mo. Dala Banko na niya recommend ba? And then namu kanong si de baka ko Arab student no man na namo because they don't benefit from it. But bela kanamo. Why is it that they benefit nada? Arabic students are being stayed away and the English student no kenafa. So lafa wala bala. And then we want to bestow that confidence in the Arabic student. Let them know that Nimito la Banko, they have all the right as far as it concerns with the constitution of the land, they can do it freely.
So thank you so very much. Hello, Jabul Kumata Bag and to our sister Mariam. Committee Secretary General SRAAJ and Ingan Neko Secretary Mansonia so Konina Musula Kao. So Kabring SRAAJ Lota, Alemu Kolea Kuletaki, Nina da Komi in the new department as a secretary.
Okay, the same for no come nam bata ko dal man take as secretary. Comme mo len Mustafa ni me fatente. Arabic student or mtol malon wala fondol bi kalo ne bari mu kalo ba kala nyamen. Molla most of the time molla leta sul futata karamol male bari karamol nyanta futandi la department ol menna amu futaji amman ko comme itol malon ka nyanta futaleji banning ayata no itol fana molla ustadul yali ne ko mane beno nyanta kala nyamen anin kul be nyanta dala nyamen molla leta ro be futala wol man na leta ro mom futawol ma fum wale wultan tata karamol to nata ngai tandi la nyini mol hamen ko wati ada nyini mol la fin ko wati pour student ole fum nata student ol soto wala kita molla bata ko dada alhamdulillah sai okay
so SRAAJ Cabral o dam man no bata ko muslim
hani o dam ma men ke bata ko
okay
bata ko se ya tale so
no problem last we can take it to that na biya mun na sain kaje ko ustazol Cabral le letarol sani ima futandi karamu da no men dafalla ima nyaan ko comme yalla yo fel makam so we mun ko le kule na talikan anan la tanyal milian ko le tarambu mel landi ay mun tarde man na wala
okay being molia alande molia itandele ko molla orientation yente ke watu menna letaro mom futa student non la kanyanta futa lela nyama yati molla orientation later ada yati na molla programme ka starting mo fana later so ndol ngaji kinon ko bening molia letaro futa ndima anyanta futa la watu menna mom futa won ayati nan tol nganna podol bula natan tate inu mangana lokun kilimo kuntu tata student non no ni diamta when na se
yeah one must ask Mariam secretary long ingino de any association so yamuda dunumi yalon golbe lale kan Mariam Musamman as far as SRAAJ is concerned
yeah ngaji ki kom ye duno men lan kunna mbata no parce que telephone ye al duno nyinta and then ko me yalon ka Arabic student ol develop la nte Mariam mbake no la parce que nte laftale mfutata damento mo nyon men yalon ko be ko ma ye futaje parce que ngana ko janding nka mentorship programme aten benu nyam birin ka Arabic school so anen sign biringa asoto ngbe nyamen sign tente there is a difference so laftale wo kusi fan men yalon ko be ko ma ikana wo batadal sa soto ntata mbita menon
exactly thank you so very much Mariam and back to Omar ya fa la kuma ka ko program coordinator SRAAJ right mbeyalo coordination is always difficult how were you able to coordinate everything Hanifa session philosophy
good everybody Mr. Sao sometimes I call it but ning area pus ni dal ka fudo ko la wato ka so e bulle fa ko yalla demanding because I make ko men ka fo mentil dan manen issues ani men yalla ko li fan do koti mo ko la njuro do so je mo fla place to ngaji mo kinna nga tara do ko wala mo fla place to mo flo bit do ko so ni aussi fal na de teme yalla ko as a program coordinator fe fan c'est la hadu tuji eka sometimes ko dum mo la do ko ne kema ko ya ko ni kama sikeno nyame ira juben na ko secretary fa nyame na first session kabile nga letaro janjani karambo to ajele ko me yes ni do data system mo mi ndiko bla fam fen ay finish la internet do ko so ni de do sta to ma ay de ka sa bla do mi ko len ka do ko len ka post len talibul ka link sur ba
Exactly.
so ning amam fura do pour talibul ya ma ko ya so ndala la fo ngaji tiliki lim fula pour amu na pour na orientation no so ko ñoy ko no sama te ngani contact so kan mun contact ni nga da men ko na ka fu mo le ko mi dara fu ko so ambele le system mo ni na ngalon ko sometimes ka tanya ko ya so school wale so nata ke they told nga ñu tra school te ngaro school do so ni la student sita ni do fangol skaramu sa so do sita me ala ngo nga tani la be kanyari so me do kanyari ma season be kanyari so mum force point me ala ngo ngawo ke la alhamdulillah kabri ngawo ke raje ko nas orientation no min na do ta ke okay no mo shara alhamdulillah mo sindira nyaaw so wol ke na force orientation
Exactly. It's time most meaning car, okay? But come area for let two sessions, right?
Yeah.
So one could be an orientation. So
orientation
apart from aside from the orientation and the two sessions, so most meaning car or two sessions or con. Aliada mutani munkulela for Arab school dinner.
Good. Member because one level ko kamul specialized area kan. But mo bi mo na mo hakil mani ka ko mo le ko no ning akal ko nya mo among feng among close about mo mel ni ko wadum le ko sometimes ba tara jibir ken sangal. So nga men ke lo min ko ning al ne ka leadership le solo ko so ngol kan na position not. Agen ka leadership le solo. Ala jibatul fondamental ko mo front area men aina ay dun brief wa. So na e brief ala tara yi understand so already. Même mina la banna kana ni wona den ay angu na tan ni la mari be kontane because ni mo karandiro la foke akaje ka kamem fu dio kasi le miro tele sometimes ka mari mutala ka ke nda kan nyane so nara wala ke force da force no work as an introduction to leadership so na Mariam Soro the secretary ni Mustafa because be mu ga all university students so ya learn how to deal with people and so na really ga mo lidu e den ina so Mariam ya start from Mariam masala la so from there na raje ko kaje ko den ngebe ke ndul mani lolo so kaje ko defene famno o la reina ta do ko di la ka fo na tra li wo kan naina so na the second season ngo masay boso wala ta afana ta kontan kaje ko then these people ngam ke be ko ma tra wanyam but after the dino plan of mella wala na because moment crucial men sometimes at koleale ya do
Exactly. Umar, sorry, Umar. Fair mira falindro ke no la Arab school wasa.
yes falindro sa fa keda already dafala de sa fa keda already because
Musafa utariada ko.
yes ya jeng ko ya keda already kambe na ndebe kan do Arab school science then ka civic education kan
Civic.
yes the first thing nga fenne reason about the president la kami use a lot the fish money
Yeah.
student lo buri kan fo mo wota mana ngata kam molde da ko mu nekala ikono ngam fo that's impossible ko di bada ke do la molde di ndawlo right but kabila ke yin season ni fon commencer ikaji ko dil fon mo man la ko le fane kan because ni ay feeling do kan already la ni la season mo tala mi findira already mi fene fo kan bona la ko nyeko sa mbe tamani na dul fone ko ni ende fo ngara ki fay personal ko nyarli fon ko ni so ngaji ko den mala ba yo fo no den feeling do kan already so an ko feeling do trafala be kan sa jeli ko maketal already anu sa inte ni season lo kanasi ikaji katra kon mais si men ja mo en text kan ni ga season ni fabala fa mo
No you are looking.
o be kala on Thursday
Sound. Mashallah. I wish him to out more witness. Mashallah. Thank you so very much, Umar. And to Ajaman Sada, right? Ajaman Sada, coming on the Arabic school in Nuni, already Kunkonomembiji. I'm sorry to put it in this way. Coming down Italy, Karandirolong, and Imamia. For the Amata Palagim SRAAJ Mentorship Academy, Asilo mindset Nim Falin. Ura long ko ifan skino president li skino minister li skino permanent secretary
aywa baraka baki lo ni karay tan baki wala na ngi mentorship academic na pour ka arab karano la mira nyal falinde because ka folo ko ni min karande be kali imam mo ustaz damma dol dum fana lafta ko le fali lafta nga leadership place ul muta nga lawyer place ul muta kanto ni nata jibe ni nyaka rota wonne be kere ani kala school te ka fo student te kala kala ani ni kala ke fana ibe problem o ina to jama ni tara court loyal meli ka tarige bu ka ke arabic student imam dina ko jamano o yem fana sula bakele laftale fana arabic student nga tar wo place sifal te saje ni fana ni kole ya ko so to moli tarim jemi ya ke be lola moli fana lafta wala leadership place on tani place ko tamon mi yalla ko banko ka arab student fana yo nyanto so lafta wala nga ni mentorship academy
exactly so it am dal be mun sim fanya le tala pour kamul na mindset fali to be precise Arabic school student kaje ko fana nyanta palasul marna min kena nyadon kaya palasul di anim fana si palasul marno min kena loya yaji ka be yalo ne ko mi di perception already wala membe kungon wala ko loya ya man beda I'm just putting it to you as a question.
Yeah, elo muto yanti ka folo ko na sorry nga fo mena folo kanyame ka fo ni loyal beta miliala fa. Yeah, o keta mo jamala kuma kamalti. Fentem fo imallondo soto ko ni na karola minke wala ne ko. So lafta ka wala falinde. Wala na nga leadership natin ng ani civic matters. Pour Arabic student ni ollo. Ani career guide ni ol fanal soto. Badela li balon na luko nda fanan se keno nyinti lan se keno nyin fanati wala na ngol ak ngin academic lo
yeah nyima sada mo si jakal ba kaje ko career guidance kuma bu fanan nat la yolom kamul la komi be yes keno men sama ki dandan ni wosilo la ni kanyi tan dila me alon ko silo menda bare fema muta ko nyanta start la brindaro le bana Arabic school but not SRAAJ mentorship academy
ha itu nyala
because already perception of the move you cannot just come overnight you often
ha wala namba ke do mandi ko start ning level clean la kata wala nga start ni leadership nya son kaya
exactly
so I think I have to venture into that.
No problem.
Like if like come most career guidance ni so ndo se kena ngani akra mo sunu ko so me alon ni na juwe a jele ko mo wat mi lunki na ke stado wala ke mo la ke fendo aka ko sa la so like ni mo falen diro timi alon ko me ni men falen kan like lu men data school in to be jameto ja no mo taji men alon ko hema no mo taji men alon ko be la final year leka university final year bachelors e kamari ni ga fakle mo na ni graduate aka ko ndo formal
Allah akbar.
You can understand. So, but say, I think at the graduate and I'm settlement. Ning anaraki usazo li soma. Wala kita kawan dalam kita findo. But saya ada ya mentor already. Alongo okay. Then inde body nyenda inde kita nyame fo. Ni ya fa dia mo ako. Mali fimi ya so ya mo so ko. Min ba je ko. So ma mo be kala fini la banko e. Kaje konde ndame ko mo kana ma ko. So ni dara nga jube ma dina ko okay. Yin bora fenne ko ba ni to ta finally ma do event kala men so. So say ni to bondi wo bondi to bulbang. Isa ni to santari kena ni dari blado soma isi non kandi kabibe do yari wala kabibe nozri isi kandi kati la ko nyanda ka target so be nek no so so ni o target bindu non kon sa be kala ko hanni man dani so karwa bo me fijo en bil kan be gani ko parce que mo mentorship programme da kadi ko mbada ka pour bile kam ila ke men ko ka fijo bil na ko so ni men yalan ko ni be dem Arabic studio wala over 40 people so ni all be the mindset falin no kadi ko mo ne ka la career plan ne kadi ko den in vision ni wo di mo la ka ben say o mo foti be data janya wol be ya di mo la then I don't have to multiply that. So that's the way I'm doing it.
No problem.
Just to elaborate on what the aim for. Career guidance is a process. I'm not going to killing code, but it's a process, gradual process. Okay. Aim for Tonya, I need to start Daru Delta Arabic school. But how about new world form follow more sort of more follow? And then this is the problem. At English school, this is discussing that because you come with for grade 9, grade 12, you need to get a malo. Imana need science because Mbama Komaka, wala na filano Komaka. So Katendiko, we all have a long way to come. So I think this is the best time to cast an Arabic student. Imagine a ko near it all currently what those career guidance mean and everything that it entails. Leadership is not about position, it's about influence. And then they are able to influence at least 100 people or more 100 people are influence. No, it will be easier within a short period of time. Now I understand. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so very much, Mustafa. Would like to back. And Mustafa, meaning Karo for the Damadal Daman, SRAAJ Koto.
Yeme photo yala adanya ntamutalo because mo buka fem for imano so SRAAJ well jani kata kodo for moto I think we will just give you a short scenario me adna pour mo men la mo ke understand ngani miro la solo ko Arab currently will be developed that their civic matters, their civic responsibilities, and everything that has to do with national discourse and their perceptions. So in order nimo boni dibo ko nega sama mendo lampo la pranya e kadi so siraj to na ta wala nya siraj mu arab kangalti so akodo tata na wala mu lampo so wala mu lampo so nganyina mindset so ko ibe dibo men kono this is the only way forward ki wala na be boni kan dibo nyum kono ki na fi na ki don di lampo ko
so meaning siraj quote and quote akodo men di wala to bring people from darkness to bring them to light.
Siraj, the word Siraj means light. Exactly.
So now let's put it in this way. Yes, Siraj Daman for Kajago light. So I'm having a light academy.
Yeah, literally it's light academy.
Literally.
Yes.
So can we put it in a way that people understand what it entails? Come I mean in full is I
mean in full. The word Siraj means light. So one another sort scenario in Navina, because if the Bolokon. And nemo boni dibo kono and then ilafta eje clear riba sama fanunyal kuranya abemem kono alon te mujuma and then ilafta damen fana jasta jeno nyam so wali atna ngatola light ni kaje ko ibe dibo men kono ke bondi woto ke na fena lampola fanunyala me alon ko ndalafte menji sajeno
exactly udla ko eta bag and to Mariam comme Mustafa ya fara ko mo kono wala ko ibe dibo la kono Fani yamata Siraj Saki no ko ibon no dibo ko kena lambo.
Thank you, Mrs. Ngale ne ko Siraj abakela fenete me am ka Arabic student bangela dibo kono ki samana lambo kono because mon la first session no ijama bije leadership la ko imang felonje ijama bije be posu leadership position be block na bari tol formal même mu to la role ti wala me anan ko wala me to la responsibility imo wala bari after that session ngalo ne nan jikitale ko adu ngalo ne ko imem faham je iba tatbiq la wala iba implement la and then fana mol ko le we will do career guidance and then comme adia fanyame and then pour yemo itan mo ya along abitala mu ne kala sama Siraj Mentorship Academy mul be mako la pour ya mo men kala sama parce que ning ayata to mar be men kala sama même bata be hakilo ko wala munji ndebe kala ustadolti wala ngaki imamoti parce que ni adem jamiatul hikma kulliyat tarbiyat banat nte karanta je adunga men karanje in management the same thing do wala kanan kayin UTG but ni aji kom itol ika karanne bari buka ngi ba kala no nyaadi ba implement la nyaadi wala yatinna ibuka do ko soto no nyanta soto la dame bar ni siraj nata nan ni siraj men nata tan ni aya nga student wala ngi guide ila silola comme talibon ndi bi nga yitan di la ni anyanta nyene kel ni nan lafta kala nyenti ak ben silole tala tumando bato ibalo na libitala dame so ni alon ibedame to imalo bitakanda muna ta fe ko ibita nyenta nyene kala prifuta ite mo nyenta kala men ngaro maria silole itandila tay lam pole dila priye famade famante so Siraj Mentorship Academy be
exactly Maria odla seniata back so don't you think that nying already have fatam fans wala post
mo fatam fans
Arabic school the new ni English school the new thing no just Maria okay I want you to know that Alko Siraj ado al focus Arabic school de ñun fan ma mi ko angale talibul fane di seen ñanto so do prali fanam benta
okay it c'est ça ngale me comme itiaje wala ñam but Siraj mon lo pour que Arabic student wala dam magayit na first session ya hani English Mentorship Academy be jeel aditol ke il faut le mentor ina na mang Mentorship Academy je me an ko be English la ka Arabic student wala mentor fonte so ntol la xamin ko moment nañu force ko wat abikela Arabic student non net parce que ntol bota wolle moy bota dame kala ne membe wolto katambi fawante mbota jan nganyim fulo be mala bari nga fulo ta nyin dollar e ngaji ko ñun le fo sura kala katambi ñin dote parce que ñun dol ba soto kan bari ñun dol wal nana ma soto so ning ayata rete dala so be te block na ñun do ta xani fenta block na antul be yenta do moro kala ngana nga dala so di tele ngana nga dala so di ñun dala rete dala si fula abe ñin kala ñi dala si
nin tala
dala si ngo fenta bu abe kala te dala si
no problem
so anu ngana ne ko say dala si kilina be block na pour que mu nafa fa ñi di tala ade nga ñing do di jabe tan is that fair
well it is not depending on how you perceive it
okay sa ngadi ngandala so ngin ta ngadi Omar la sa ji Omar fa ne na fayta fa na dala so ndebli na fa fonte ndol la ñing musta den na Arabic student wala ma
bari wodo alinga a rephrase
ka rephrase ka ngadi
Kami because ni akibi alota kami atel fanna kuma di tambita nya al arabi school di nyunda English talibul fana mi je melialo ko dibo
like I'm handing out a comment ko Arabic student da malem they personally inside the comment okay they di Arabic school in 2014 when we signed almost 11 years na Arabic kabiting nga sa Arabic school ameng nga sa comment grade 1 nga sa nursery 1 kana sa nursery 2 nursery 3 na grade 1 start almost nga speak Arabic school nan mo ko English school nga sa just grade 8 lang so when English school of 5 years nga English school Kalau mentorship program mo atina sera nani dulu. Na university staron sende ngam mentorship program atina sera work. Atla Arabic school kile sangi tan nim feng. Me alon ko nan mentorship program kiling. Ya Arabic school do men alon ko kay men ke la il cancel fa. Ite me alon ko ifem fami ho ite be ko ni advice. E ka mo ni den secretary am kan mo ando ko. Ram ko ni ko secretary mo min diko. Ni letter sa fo sila ya fa secretary letter no sa. Ana sa. Ite mo raiso di wa jegum raiso ka jele ko kende be la maintaining this for beten. Solo be sunu ñaar ñaan defal mbel sunu ñaar wala ñaam affaire bi ko sama lu ma duga ma ko du ko ci ko mo gaay so kawol kumandi ke kandi affaire ngi ndoli silo solo already ta do ñaar ni ko amam fe ambe asino ko ñme mane mun na demande because in ha jube ndaran na English school do ni be kan do English school do ya imo stado hani dem ko ka ngane ko mo ko ya ila Arabic school ka je ko ningwe meeting ko ke la meeting la sa meeting la do ika mostly ka hani mane ko na kan school bos ni kam ka jël ko nim be ka ñanta jam so auto ñu doli chance le pour ka fa ñu kan ak ñu dol ma chance ñu nek so me alon ko comme ni exemple ni chance be mo mbulu ba ki ka already ñu do mel ni la force chance di kam gambia lo ta ni BTM ma fa lam nan ki ñu ndal ci ante nga mo
this is the
ko
first
me ci programme be crédit pour arabe student woni ani ma ke black arabe nga rap mo ne target da ye nga student 6 sa kam mo do da mel mo na host nga 15 pounds mo ci jëm university le ni ko e full university mais alors la force ya baaj wol dilas wala joni sa university pour 3 years la force baajo ba sa do iko ko wol la university de ko na mentorship programme ko and we have many Arabic universities here ko programme mo be so what na le ko den ntol andi ngalo ni ko Arabic student dam male ak ko français ibe ko male wi nyante ke samale ni mo le tembe yalla ko ni mo be kanandi e ko la sa ni mo be ko ma e ko bo ba sa ba kan me nyaari bo fa na pousse ngalo kan na so no so still we are still discriminating them be tu kan ko mala saying ngaari ko lula ma ban ko ko ni ka exemple men dajang ita jang youtube ye management kare wala fendo karanje ara mo be jamre hikma the same thing akole kar because mune different jang e ka kara ngara ko ni duka kara ngai kala so ite chance ko do ko masa kunda ino chance ko kara ngai kula ke masa kunda so ikana jifan ko han place mo ka di ko tani no ni ko ngenda ka president ni ngi du certificate be bo ino ka fili hindi lari jende Arabic school
Arabic la sahara
école bang English grade 12 certificate wala école bang grade 12
they just say certificate
so ni yo sa ni memma lon ko ndinga right so ko nga sudungi indo alon already kana ka fini ko ila so na ata yal na ko already ka ila so fabbu ko ngakon indo be sidin ko mo wela mo bodon sa mebe lari bitalo ya ko ya fa ko nimbe bodi kan bodi no jandi be dan so mbore ke kande so maning patam fa so mo nyuma fenaja English dolbe ni ay dolbe tarafo nga yakdo so nga puni sama namba do hundi kan because ndata English school men to nga so leto ni Arabic school kala dita ma kay ni Arabic school la dita ma ni Arabic di same thing namna Arabic school nga so English school leto so ni nga so gi sa en to nga je ko men English school men asno normal men to Arabic school men to nga men Arabic school so nyanda ko muri kan ni ata de fa wol fa me kala jam faati de ni ma mujjo ko nga ngi krandi nga handi la ko moli men so do right to banko ka fa ngi rat ni mo ka so ni tulbe to jam faala so but ni nga idol dam ma bondi fe de kan ni kan ko ke no la
no problem well it depends on how you back no problem Mustafa no problem
I think I am for that is it mantar ke biasness na fe na wala fe no ni mba fa la fa it only has start in fact because mentorship program be in banko kan for over a decade now and never for once in a Arabic student invite from Kolkata talk less of to have a specific mentorship program for Arabic students.
This is unfair.
Exactly. So you do nada. You cannot call this whatsoever.
Well, but you know we are in the program, so we have to be touching both sides.
Yeah, I see your point.
Yeah,
I see your point. But so you know, what are Bangkok for over a decade now, and then never for once Arabic students they benefited from it. Neither for Kaka form. By force you go through English school from the whole use, but not as an Arabic student.
Exactly.
And then umade men fa kuma da baba gen ni da place min wala ka fa ko Arab student no ni English student no e ka dam maranto buka je marano I tell people even han okay it to ya do nya grade 12 certificate wala but need an Arab school graduate certificate of that. At that point, after going data, but if you code, because they will not consider your application. They come on like as invalid. Come on, Nafaso. And then even more bonding and blood, many are looking English form better. You can doctor role, enough, and then they are dealing with our lives. And then you have a English, no? Fake over. So if you are doing that to other citizens, how about your own citizens? You are taking those people away from you. And then it's like a text, so they are the one that should develop this nation. So where's the fairness?
Exactly. Definitely, that's a difference between the Arabic school students. I've been speaking about this, even though that I put this question to Mariam, but it is something to me is unfair because like we all deserve betterment in this country, and that is the truth. Like it definitely never Arabic school, but Arabic school didn't know that coming can fight back. Not that you people are here, because some people think that I've been to an Arabic school, but I'm so, but in the Kajako, you pay your tax. Need tax collection. Imukavo Mustafa Arabic school didn't, Umar English school didn't, Mariam Arabic school didn't, Mansatamu English school didn't. Nina I generalize like Mariam will tax you. Well, Nanti, I have been advocating for this. Arabic school didn't they come forward and look for leadership position. Puriata, besides Dino Sitanka, Mulla Nyantul Sitanka. But the program will come. Certain questions have to be put forward. No problem.
Yeah, like Bangkok, Saudi, Egypt, and in Bangkok. Arab come. It had a president, minister, Dr. Arab kamu lebar dulu kundi kamu Arab student lebih gembe jangan lebih karang kan. Ikata mau lekar aja ada ihsan dah, kita ihsan dah banyak ni. Ikan lo karang ni, ikan lo karang ni belu keluar faham kata ni mulai menyalur kol karena UD lo karang kita buy pada.
Kita kol beri buy.
Kalau kau fly karang jadi beri ni domestic lo karang ni. Sudah mungkin syariah lo karang ni.
Syariah is the top notch.
Sunya dia moment kau okay no. Pasti dia jangan mereka mau jaya karang na. Ni berapa sudah dia kena mana? Kadi memang dulu kodi.
So Omar, Feman Miracle komi Arabic school curriculum ole okay.
No, Arabic school curriculum. Ni nanti ajube. Ikaje deko mo ita feme target in banwo. Ika understand. Ngamen kara English school, Arabic school ko kile kan bonin ada banko na sambole mo. Ndi passo mai Arabic school le tata mi defa. Wolle curriculum ne banko mata. Kile ndala English school ngamen kara nje woni kan ko le karan kan kensa mon ko le kan angle kan. I understand. Ngana other subjects will mean history. It an Arabic school, the history is Nigeria. The main history be the worldwide history be. Go English school. Okay? It an economy. It an Arabic school but the Kakara. Nidana Mamma for Korenge. It all management of Arabic school. Arabic school from psychology and Bakar Najaka Karamundo. It has university at a level. It an Arabic school that can be the grade 10.
Psychology open.
Ikaw understand? Ikaw mo nasa nasipa niya mga karang ala mental tunggo beje di kami ko karang. Ado yung meron ko kadiya mo ano madun appearance ni formal layer. So psychology kasi ba ni karang. Ina na tarbiya. Meron ko okay train ni education na. Ikaw understand? Ndo nimbo karang karang ko. Kanzan Arabic school 18 subjects ikaw le karang. Ndo kan na ile karang. Andi ko 18 subjects fenti ki wa fa kan na bangkola fenti ganda bangkol fenti memang nyoma. So ni Arabic school aja ko Arabic school curriculum lem inte pason de kaje wala an ngam ni mo le dibir kelo over ni ko wala men siata sinya kelen class but hay dube ni mo dal ida hay dube ikatara ko hani ka subvention men di Arabic school la is very minimal ni fama kata yo e ko subvention di school do le kantul bani promo bon wala kantul ba kanina malum fam ko ay ni mo la batuma ba kanina ndal Arabic school na bugol na 18 subjects wala fam bi bugol besa na fama ma sotno e school ni mam fama na school je mbele school ndal English school ma sakundal ba jolo fama katakso ni fama katakso ni ko nyego okay ka jo private school dam ma di ma fa okay den ma hanu e kanaka governmental school dam ma fa okay den ni mu nankram bundol mu private school ma jina joy but ika private school de gambe jang both school de gambe ko conservation di ma de ta Arabic school la ko ni kan ni na be nde to yam na blame ko ma sakundala karo ka del ko do sam pan to kani andu moti fa kanin no la ning atra malo ko ni mun ngani so pour ngana nyento nyin kanin no o batara nga karan ne ngalo de personal di ndé amirani ko ko ndé waro be nga mo pousse nga fa ni ko nyento nga kanin o sila bari yede banko la rimbere man sama besirim to lazim to le kajo den na foare na salary na do ñew fen ko je man sakunda man sa joara man sakunda lo ko la ki be jole bim to le binda do ko ken to le so ni kan to respect ya je ko ñim banko mo bel taaj aman ki to kan non karakter ni mo taaj bon sa fona fonko ni arab school arab studio la kabu ni ngay kundi balu ko no ya lonko banko dia mu minute to le banko kon kan ni ya be ara taida kawn dal be la moy kabu bi la nga fa ngodi la as you la on task dila ju fo be kan da me ko akamol kawn le al fi man sa kamba akamol kawn le ba nga gide dia mo ko mi kan membe ge dia advocating for peace banko la no kayro ko mo civic education kari kal ne ko banko la backbone mo ga fa ko fani ko banko backbone peace kan sa ni a jëm fo ni ko jino la ki la kayro de banko ni ngara banko ni la ko kero de be ni arab kan ndi lay ma mo ni na kan dal be dia mo tan na be mo kayro nga kayro sabani e bo sa di maro kan fo ni man kayro do so ndi ngam ko ni support beje man sa ko na ne ko li support kan mo be
barakallahu fikum o pedata bag comme Maria Fanyame o pedata comme like they all deserve betterment and berianda koso ina da jibi balunya fal no berianda koso then we move to Mansata mentorship especially SRAAJ isafa ko Arab school di nun damande bije comme nga Fanyame comme al bol target kam for the time being anim fana al be futala mon le kam pour ka daniro kebulu ni na da fanko la kam kadum bianne to kam academy samba man sonya al kam ko le akul le soto ni na da pour ka daniro ni mol bul police SRAAJ ma ko no sajilan na to kul momenti sati manen
so I think as management on lansa for program coordinator
no problem
yes so must see what question those nine
This is information.
I never knew that. That's so I mean that
okay. So remember what? We have given a session. So last session on money command.
5 minutes.
All right. No money command. I don't go another program on Kamole. Another for a money program facility. Ako lang amol ko meron ko ka picture ni mo da promote sa halop na ko yung do ko be keri. But then haji be mo fulul bi. Ngaben di lam phone ni do banda. Mo mo do ben tamen na ka funyo. Galasan and still and them time mental ye kaji ngene ko do sunes na kadina ngajele ko sa dem même programme kam sa ende mfonde ba samba wala mfonde be ñu sa lan ka fem bonni kadun ko sa ko mo ni mo le di kamina ko ameki fen men soniara on be defal na ka ko kala kaji ko se mun ke no pour mo ma ko en tout mal sa na jakk dal ni ju and na ta kan le jola no se fen ke no fond na ko la ban boli kala banga ni ko may ko programme mo ngamen takita ka may ta 5 ni mina do kala sino ni atra man na fen soto sa ko so ni ngaji ko atra en me ke no but currently film ma ko man tari na ko ko so ko na ko program sama kawal ma ko man nan ta mo ma ko ina bo ko so ngajele ko ni program si fal so mo le diam ko siya parce que no program mo keke ko ni non la ji parce que no ba kay be mo le jor nga ko do right but han certificate me mbari la dimi wala mo mo kli ne ka fe ko do jor pour nga certify because man tra ke ka wakam do nga fin ne je program nga ko le jeme an ko ka wala suki and do suki no la fom fon ne sem bon fon na ko do parce que la ka feng build society ko no ila part if na nyata mo ne kala fo isi fam boy la ko do boy sem boy la fero so do nga jël ko mo banko ni ngol le nim man role do play no bango kam bo nim do fa role ni mo play so kam mala fem man tara la dim bulu say dem bi même bi no men dia mo na tay
dala so fa
butu do nga tare yalla ko ma fa ko na so programme ni la ni so mala mbita den so den mi la wala do nga ñoo ko nga fa ñu abo ni men bulu ben tem fe na pour min ka jiyo sam do han jom ka di to la gesa la gerte bi ko to kilin kilin ngadi mo don mo ka jifra mo ji sama so mo sa jele ko science ay to ta fa membe ke le do le ba fa ma ko se bonna ko do la tan di le ko okay mba kan dalen to li fa nam be provide la so science ay dem ko du so la man dara mo la and ajiki man dara la fa da ko be jikin ko mas don Dakar na men ke fa ngol dama te
well that is very good kuma pour la create party anin alamale asoni and that because nganda man sone ko be ni ma ki rin jigira al dimaro bina ngani akendo so tarek ala dimaro bina and we now move to Mansata you are the communication officer in SRAAJ me alone sometimes how you put the information that's how people perceive it how do you communicate to the outsiders to know that SRAAJ is really a beginning for more pain
aywa barake lañu nen ka arola na communication on lembe information si yalan ka make sure na safe both Arabic and English la isade milialon ko man angale read no isa karan non ni English isa karan non ni Arabic la ko la fana nga media page ol sotole na Facebook sotole nga TikTok fana sotole kan na information o SRAAJ bi to le saji mol miliala ko imamol kalamta imalon ko SRAAJ be kirini salon ko fanal be janna pour arab student ol ma koy pri fanal yele nyantolo anira the rights yalon ko akumaya tan fi bakele.
Exactly. So it means alkasa fening angale kamera. So aliya mira kum no membe lafta SRAAJ non ne bi arab kamera angale.
Ha nga jiki ko mimang arabic rino ibe angale rina no wato dol fanam nka voice over lale man ka kamala wala surwa kan isaje modul fana isa milmang arab non wala angale isa voice la moyo.
Exactly. So it means SRAAJ alkasa arab kamera alkasa angale kamera aliya translate into Mandinka, Wolof and other language because in the bamambe kuonkuba askata alon na munam SRAAJ amang angale no among Arabic no. So how do you communicate with those kind of people is very important because askeno ebe message ki kan doye ate fonti nano bara di mustar no jabe la fila fa di wepana so abe kumala ba ke SRAAJ aka fo kambe because wo kamul batande back especially when it comes to this most of this mentorship academy e ka safeni kan kilina wala kamfula for the first time at class of Arabic in English, that is really a move in right direction. But mo jama bi jenka menje wala mi kasa Arabic English kan because kasa fero fanya Arabic la mkasi Arabic in another media outlet. So you understand. But definitely mba trial back inshallah we can see how best we'll be able to do that. Kaje ko SRAAJ for black because kumala back this is a collective responsibility. Mobile internal to ensure that all citizens, their rights have been protected. None of them rights should be violated. Whether you are an Arabic school student or English school student, whether you are from Kiang or Badibu, that is not important. And back to Umar Mustafa, sorry. You are a youth parliamentarian. And Albedami, you are doing more of what you call advocacy. Are you pushing this agenda to ensure kaje ko Arabic school dinun fana na nyantu tanka ni nata nyimbanko? I know you're not making laws, but you are really doing modul ba for kampana ko isi call kenole.
So
No problem. So then you can answer this inshallah. Then from there we can see. You can also inform people that if they can make call.
okay.
Yeah.
So abaraka bake. Yes. Jaya nyini karo kumata bake. In youth parliament we don't make laws, we advocate for laws. And then we influence laws. And then all the honorable members, many along Kebenjibeka, and then the secretarial of the National Youth Parliament knows that whenever I ensure that I voice out the perception under the of Arabic students. They are citizens. And then what I call them most at times is the most vulnerable, the most voiceless, and the most something like this. Exactly, and the most marginalized because ni darajibe Arab currently only ka fengo fen kumbo mol bokama mol fon bokama and you don't even feel the go. There are a group of people many they are suffering in this particular aspect. So I ensure that I always advocate for them. And then I told people that we all say proper inclusion. Why is proper inclusion if Arabic students are not being included? Even NYP, I'm sorry to say this, I know I shouldn't say this, but I will. Because they are the most inclusive organizations whatsoever. I said, yeah, that could be true, partially true, unless and until if you engage Arabic students and then you have a seat for Arabic students. Without that, there is no proper representation in NYP. They have representative for people with disabilities, female representative. What about the most marginalized society? If those people don't have seat at National Youth Parliament, it is still not fully inclusive body. And I always advocate for this. I think one of the reasons why we are still ensuring that SRAAJ can afford, SRAAJ continue forever.
No problem. Umaro dula senya ba. Comme kela kumo sembentu yare. Akake palafati bake ina da tuba karanu na kalabandeya because even for coming e kasiran tuji an National Assembly ina da banko for activity sorry mo do ko allo assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam
yo aliou sawa baraka bake
okay baraka bake to di mani be ko ndro la mindo
Mamadi no control Sandu Maggi Begal Life on YouTube.
MashaAllah, bedata bak.
Yo, SRAAJ, Mentorship Academy, Akamunda, because Benta Fiatia Malas was Juna. So, it's from Kafra de Mealonco, Ikamamang Matrasola Kula, one the Arab Kandil Bang, one of Fudum, a more telefasa, Angalewa, wala Arabo, was Najaco, Mentorship in Yola Mindico, Arab Arab cannot move on in Yandosole, at least Kuduke, come company, Angaramu Handavanyame. Yo, so completely thought that I simpanya kende balta and never come on the American and they make sense. Yeah, so but community nothing it's a learning kafoni. I mean not I am therapy my was little busy in the matter of so kafoni how many years left the something or how many months less of kafoni in the lorry and ikamu kamam fanal kukanya ko ina kawani sudani voice to be heard elsewhere. Yes, lafta wale meaning kala anim panang ila advocacy nyen pabe dan din komoda mana soborong kono ko dati. Yes, lafta meaning kala sa basinda ko kala.
Okay, baraka wa kibira jabro mo inshallah. Yeah, me amwele wala mo mama ti akabe kumando da wala sandu ko awri jambe jam fari wala baake baraka be programme on jibe kam ala nyin karo gida profolo ngada mo tamen nako siraji la lotumo wala mo how old is SRAAJ comme ala rawati jomale and inside them say persono nyimbe nya mo bi tasu ko lale Mustafa to start with SRAAJ ala alon inside them what do
okay ninkara lo purka publish okay December but SRAAJ is something we have been working on it for almost a year now.
Wow.
Because ibukan uli mo kandorong yefindina. But you have to do your underground work. You have to defend everything that you write in that concept. Before even concept, starting with the name. You have to come up with a name and then defend it from a group of people. You interrogate why this name. I could remember at the unseen, we came up with more than 20 names.
Wow.
Online, more than 20 names. So, and then each of those names, you should defend them one by one. Why do you think this name is suitable? And then I could recall at a point in time, SRAAJ from Yari Jaklanu, because eco is not proper. We should go on and look for another way. But we have to convince them that this is a suitable name for this academy. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but Kananang from orientation is the official launching of SRAAJ nationwide or worldwide. Working at December.
December only.
On the 8th, if I call it. On the 5th. On the 4th. December on the 4th.
Exactly. Okay, Mustafa Odla Koida. To Mariama, I think you line Karo do Frank or Mama advocacy. Father than Kumbu Banku Namana for the Pacific.
This is how you didn't call Lajin Karo Bejata back here. Mulla Mamma Mandang Combajan the Mat, woman came on Lahamote. Molia that Pascal and Ibu Cookie and me and Kukudola. It's not a for more bay and Nana and you can you okay the feel stolen. Saying a telling of Pulan let target follow. Many along from the focus la wala yanjibe. Bring nga standing KMC. Anu ngaji ki kondena na KMC. Mitalembe banjul mana lembe bikama ma bimbitale fo santoto. Dola me along kontol ngaji ko Arabic student le bijeba. Ndolla ma ko rose futano jila même me along ko wala karandir wala fanna. Anin kamul kunin di fanna di futala jibil tani ala santa. Ninna fanko biji anin ninna sembo beji adu bakata defanga ngaki
okay baraka bak Maria ngama badi mustasawa la jinin karaf la nyaw fana jabida jinin kar sabanyaw man sata ako fodum ali fatam fans buñin landi nyagan toñin fama mi rako fatam fans so biji la arabic school ni english
aywa mustasawa baraka bake comme Mustafa ni Omaria tambe mi nyame man fatam fans so landi toñin SRAAJ nata nyameng walam purka Arabic student on makoy ha pour ye la ñentol lang ani ku ko temon bi yalan ko banko la nafa dal bi ani tol fon la nafa dal bi bari man fatam fanso la ye ka ko Arabic student on damma le bi nafa la inshallah
exactly no odia o peta back sign Omar aya ko fanan ko di ma la karola fodun di ma ro ñi abe déclarer school de ñu dam mané camp pour english de ñu fa be fanjale ko me yalla ko levé sam ko boli banna
English ni ka kam de ngol say fang jiwa konole but science because they am not letting it from back in the target start dan ngo don ko bidu di once ko nga sa kem la banjul mi ta west coast mi ta ilana mi ta wonyam so ni ko science be to akran no rap kan mi ko flan nyoma asa to akran no nasu do sa ba ko ni men su do ringi science ko sambo na be blog be na do mo dida men nasu do ba ke kadi wala fo ni ko no fa da sa jindo me alon ko alhamdulillah o man ta su ring bakal isna fa no kundi ko san ko be ndola e ko bo ni kon mo me alon ko do mo tan foka fa de yo no sindi blakli mi be nganya la kundo sino be tara kun ka be tara do ka ba suba do mo ngi fa bo me alon ko wos do do mo rolla isna busy do ken sa lo nyam so e flo ko tan no nyor so sai sai ente me muna target to mo ra kan do folo ba kan se kunna ko bari ba ko ni atul ba ko do ko la kunno ya ko ko la
okay ko umar ko mo elaborate sai for nga english studio no dundi nyun kono iba programme inter arabic studio no yalla mo nemo because they are aware ye la net so lon ye fe jamalan so ningi dunda kono iba programme inter arabic studio no anda mul mam pare wal programme mo jinna tegere fango groupe mo arabic studio no le pour ngi fana empower mo nyami english studio no le mellong yo lon fokata mbala fo Imagine maybe ni fana da fo they are well equipped then ngalon ko toyra sa ñun tema kay fadam fa sotije wala hana bije fa kamasiya then se be na fe na ñola se ba jere kili lafta arab karani wala mesura dino la fa e banko la sambanyato anila civic matter and everything ibo soda la fa english to don fana menen ko bije be la mentality tie ñola nyaadi la pour fe mo fe ba kala is a comparison okay between dino and law the supreme law member
exactly
okay ni taran na fiya ni taran da programme ñu fa ko sayende kamo da nasuli mi ngalon ko de tak english ko ne grade 5 6 ikaje programme be le ka beta ni ngaro ke da killing le ke blon di jabre pour ga ngaro ni taran ma ke woli fon ko ni ngaro say ko da grade 5 grade 6 la won defa ba ko ñam ni me alon ko da fa jita university ko la english school for grade 12 ko grade 9 ni woni ara mo sindi yenge be tresbe nga ko tambal nga faye hande melu fa on tengere na yin like last leadership ke the word leadership ma do ken ka wo mu ne nyalo ko ya ke nyaadi ko so mi nan ko na ke la ko be yin kala e ko wolle mo so as mo me ko da karandi do la wala ne kaaji ko mo da karanda ka da karandi do class ko mo si da fa class ko dena karanda ko mo be yin ke to la fo a prefer introduce mo do kaaji ko maskino abe time so la bo ma ba da karandi ko ni mo karandi bo si ko jay ka mo be da livre la mo la fay dem ma ko to mo yidi kamo te bakare ka ko me ne kalo livre war mo dem juma so ni be karanda jey te boy karanda juma la livre bimbi be do ni be kan ni be wa masa ba ni o be men sa abla ngaw du mo ita wala livre men do mo do tara sino le dal ne kan to ni nga to akran no do disande to dal tani me do programme le kon ni do do mu da follow ni ko mi me do programme fo ko ndol kata ka ni kata karawon do to fula to le ko ti fam bu kata no ka ni hani mo nyum so ngaje ko den ni to dam ma to do as wa no tagi folo indara ni to bra indo ko ngaje ko ta fa ni finde ma su de wala ma so me ngol tagen banko do ko sa banko be dunna ko ni nga se moso
okay mbadi onal ka ko TV la jibo generation TV mbali tempula mbali jeyla ko teke ko mi nga faale nyamen na programme o commencé bladron amel so on fait studio kono wolom SRAAJ Mentorship Academy ila mul on le fait so be jam ila kunu kumbale al ajibula executive right ila kunu kumbale mon le so be jadbi so nga ali la kachale mo le jam ta fanna jamal surtout ni na arabic school dinnu na karola komi muli nyale kanjamin ni na da priman sa kunala faye bundali kadon komi akani ku ya kawarla because not long ago ngamuja ko diun kata arabic school kata daro to kamenjo 150 dalam katambala daraje so ko mojo ka tanilo nyine molebul so come on you wonder if those people are really into their team because ekaji leta english school eka dinni nursery school eka fala one time payment 5,000 ala buku kilika 3,000 ala uniform damma ala samutol nimbiya mendul nim monde abita friday abita tisa oduna you have to provide all those so come on we really need to care about our team man SRAAJ they are here for that being in this field in the journalism doesn't mean that we have to kadino to je wala kakide no ndeni mol ka fata je la bakin because ngaje ko after all when you die you're going to go back to your maker and when you go there you're going to be questioned about marabbuka ma dinuka ngal ke ka fa ko sax yalla ka fa ya ma fi component da wala bo c'est understand so wala bi di so be bulale bi la kuma kala ma fa la mo le an ko ka ko ci bi jibe mo le programme ci bi kam baake arin sa fa time because na mo man na juna ligi dan na next program ibina juna le agency program also don't say maybe 2 hours or 1 hour 30 minutes or no because SRAAJ is always welcome now coming back from Dulinyame SRAAJ now left the program you're highly welcome. You can just contact me and we see our best to schedule the program. So once I give you more inshallah.
Yes, before Kumakalaba, we would want to thank a few people. Many of them they have been with us, covering the onset, and then they are really supportive. And then maybe we might not mention names, but we want them to know that their efforts is being appreciated, and then it's really making an impact on SRAAJ. So we are saying very thank you to those people. And then Omar Sewo Fanang covering another necessary even though to get him was very, very difficult. For covering a flyer that he was like now Ali Mutare. And then covering Atata, I was amazed. You might invite EPM la mentorship academic program or graduation. So when we went there, and then people were talking so highly of SRAAJ. And you imagine, most of them are in tertiary institutions. Some of them are even working. They were really working so highly about SRAAJ. So because SRAAJ, me mulka mutanyama manke what it is far beyond mulka exactly mulka janyame. And then told me baby jam momentary fence. We have been having like hearing comments and family. Kajako adoko do so the kanjal back can tool learning family. We are not there for that. The baby plus the menanke we are all earning at least much better. And then SRAAJ is not offering anything. Fanamika benatamu taka abena resources or taka. And coming on to Yemen for last time what's on Gambia Fana, Arab student penny Purko Jonko Yeronove. And then I went through the comments as a new Mojakavoko. What will you do that? You people are not Arabic country. So and then you telling new school and then such comments was not there. So Muna the Kabita Arabic school of Binaka. I wanted to say that, but unfortunately, what's on Gambia, they themselves replied that we also not English people. So yeah. So these are the things we have to SRAAJ. Sometimes near communal dolje, it's really hurting, but we cannot do anything. Yeah, and then so we are also saying thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, Mariam.
Okay, the last word will be SRAAJ is here to stay. And then hala man can told them matter the mentoring can ngachi ko hanin tol man taraji will be SRAAJ ba samara no kanin ta futala da mentor and mo fana kana parce que arabic sunan no liye mo jing kumol denta dawada ikafale ko be nyin be support da kan ka wonan arabu leer hanni mo le fon buita aya fon ko do bondi ka fen wata ta sponsor ikana mo le haya jiba ni do man yo kamana da men budna arabu ya wasiya adun to man tara fen so to kam mo bulo kono adun man tara fen saintanti man tara fen dani kam parce que to la fo ngoy ni ko tan komba kelale ando ning atara make ntol men na mo de jam fa kana parce que ntol yentol men be yentol we are serving as an ambassador handing atara la school ila arab school be da mo le meki arabic english school english karamala but ni e jebi ka english karamala adi be nyim fen e ka kontanle so ko sain tul ngani ta ngani murundi nyol kan mo la mbadi ngo me yana ko arabic school mo fanan kede ko bulo ko nan ko bal andana alhamdulillah alo mari almali mo la sigo
okay mariam barakaba umar mella ban ni dela man sada
Sasa mbafala baraka bake yemon samana ile TV to kana programo moja mali ya kalamuta ando mbafala na participant fa na mentil ya SRAAJ table taneful because unta laf talent ma min soto italio soto place ol mara banko kan place jamal so mbafala baraka bake sasa
alright baraka bake man so mark
good sa inde ba kuma sala nga fo Mr. Ali for ya baraka bake so alon ko ni mu fene me alon ko amang sama soya we do ko me alon ko mata fen kan kam mol yalon dengan ta ko indi ko ngara fen ta ko right kade ko amang jaaji transula kam mina kan jang amang sulam bul fen har jiwem ba min ka le ayen so ala ko na di mol so wari ni ko na fen be kata barake kan dina jube banko la ñarta ko min ko banko sama ñato aben ka fadam men ko do ni ta si do de ta mono la fen do bo hibe men kan do bal play kan but affiliate all la voice continue for the moja mina ko do fan da mata fan no o ngi tan to ngi jaya natin to flan jambi ta da min to min kata jami be alon ko kana programme ni ke wol asadi la president la karji fu la mo la ko be be tan to ngi jaya because abe kolela ni atara man place so ma ke no dam ba kam fere je akoy contact fan sai ya jiko men nim se mo ni ndo banda do fa ngi oto mal jey bi jabe hikma fan do kula beten to kamela reso ka jina ka ni la ko ali fani place ba ta mo do ko ni fan nal bele bi dolbe na londo na ferol li tamani ka bato fan la dikra bi mo ko asal lo so mo man min ko ba lo asal ka programme ko action be ta ko do so to ba dali mo le free ba yus ko nya o ko la fan ni nanyul be ke beten to ke jay be katabal so ma ke ben men ka so nera jam mo be karam no ni be kudo so ni aje ko fili kana ka je ko me auto mo li ben bulben yalla ko do fana responsibility pour ngol ma koy auto fana me ka bal auto kay fana tedu ke jay kata ku kan do bal ni tol te do ngasino ko intidal dol be normal dama ke ma ko do ko je kon bot ngalan ko do ko ma se mo mutole ka do me ba ke kan ning tol fana yo kata si baga sino fa place do no fa no ke jandi alhamdulillah bi lan be jay la be fan ten plan be juberal be ten lambe jay la ba fana na metil fana be ko kana dan kan na bi programme dama jube bo se kon ko tv folo bari dans les meilleurs quoi mantra advocacy qui kam pour ku kutaye bo pour que banque de on daña ñaari la ni ka banque de on ko ni fini bada ko mo ko man de mel ka fi interview la o jaabi don ni ni karol o bal fa bal na fala la lu ni ko la karafe ma bakara sem do sa fo assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi
wa alaikum assalam. Well, viewers, thank you so very much. You are also watching us live on Congo TV and our student Farad here with me in the studios are the members and the executive members from SRAAJ Mentorship Academy. And they actually come here in order to make people understand what SRAAJ entails and what are some of the things that they will be doing as they have things in mind that they would like common people to know. And so we will tell you that this program will be coming here after, inshallah. We will try to work with SRAAJ to make sure that their voice is being heard by a lot of people, both in the country and outside, and also to make sure that what they're doing, we try to support them in whatever way we can do. Inshallah, I think another way that we'll be able to support you people is that whatever program that you normally have, you can actually send to us. You can share with our media outlets, whether we have WhatsApp channel, we also have Facebook, and also TikTok, even though we are not that much active on TikTok, but definitely on YouTube we are really. But and also like this one also Facebook, we are normally there. People and also like I will tell you that like you can also look for sponsors. Come you don't cannot mean that these are what they can member for. Because I remember I'm in a lot of foundations whereby when we go to people cafe for this is what you need to the cafe for. Already, but that doesn't, because what doesn't make me doesn't break me. So you understand. So under the you just keep pushing. Nothing comes easy. Mountains are made to be climbed and challenges are made to be overcome. You are going to face with a lot of obstacles along the way. People are going to insult you, assault you, hassle, and do all kind of things. But the best thing that you could do is to do what you can do and leave the rest in the hands of Allah. So thank you all for your time. This is the end of the program. Inshallah. Allah barakah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.